I don't know. I just think
he got real fine when that glow up happened. You know how that it twinkled, then you be like,
well, his first movie was Fruitvale Station. That was his actual.
No,
first
I'm
movie.
talking about since a jit, like when he was young.
He had another movie.
No, his first actual
He was
movie
on The Wire.
Was he on The Wire?
Yeah, he was on The Wire. He was on The Wire. He was.
But I think but his actual first movie was Fruitvale Station.
I feel like he has
the actual movie.
I don't care. He's just a regular nigga to me, man. That's all I'm saying. He just
sounds like you're a little jelly in
I ain't hating. I'm just saying he just looked like just a regular around the way type nigga. Like,
and when this Creed 2 come out,
he ain't got nothing. Oh yeah, Creed 2 is coming out. He ain't got nothing.
That's why his body
dude around the corner ain't got.
And he training like he's training for it.
I feel like I'm hating.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like y'all going crazy over him. Like it's cool.
And make the dope boys go crazy.
Huh? He's fun as hell.
All right. Well, my boy posed a question today in regards to the movie, and then we can get off of this. He was saying how come black people don't support black businesses like how we support like the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, like this or whatever.
That's a legitimate question.
Yeah. And that kind of was stemming off of what Nita was saying before.
Let Nita go off.
No, I'm not even going to go off, okay? I have a black business. Shout out to Petty Cartel and the homie CC Taylor and the other black businesses that I know. You can't support every black business. I'm not even saying that it's not humanly possible. What I'm saying is all black people don't conduct themselves as business owners. Okay?
That is fact.
So it ain't like, oh, you need to be supporting everybody because we black. No, you need to get your business accordingly, and then I'll support you. I can't support something that isn't functional, okay? If you're going to be 2 hours late, I can't support that. Why? Because you're fucking up my time and my money. Black people don't think like that. They just automatically say, oh, we need to stick together because the white man after us. No, nigga, you need to get your shit together so we can be together.
What?
Carry on.
Speaking of the white man, white people were mad about the guy's character in the movie, how they felt
how
like
black he was?
Yeah, no. Like how he was, I guess, being belittled or something. Like the white the agent.
Oh, because he felt like a black person?
That's what I was trying to say. I was like, well, welcome to our world. Like, that's how we feel. Like, you know what I mean? But
teardrop.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, get my cup of tears.
Yeah, she ripped that.
Bro, I'm not with this shit, with this nigger shit, bruh.
I mean, Drew, how do you feel about the question?
What I just said? I mean, I feel the same way. Like, I mean, you got to conduct yourself, and you got to have...
You have to have
it has to be
level of professionalism.
Yeah,
I do
that
agree
too.
with that.
And I mean, it has to be good product too. Like, I mean...
Yeah, bro, I ain't out here selling
that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be quality product. And then, I mean, you got to have, like... I mean, we're in a society where you have to have, like, a following. You got to have, like, people supporting you and backing you up. Well, so let's just say... I mean, with the whole social media era, like, if people come into an office as a rapper or whatever, they look at your Instagram following, like, let me see how many followers you got.
Yep.
So if the guy come in there with, like, 100K versus a guy that has... You know what I'm saying? Like,
2 million,
yeah,
right.
2 million. They going to look at that, the 2 million. I mean...
next to substance.
Yeah,
they're not
I mean,
gonna
you gotta
just automatically
have,
assume that you don't have anything. They're just gonna be like, okay, well, you got 100,000 followers. Where's your backing?
Yeah.
Let me listen to what you putting out, because what your product might not be for everybody. And that's another thing. Not everything black people sell, black people won't. Okay, like I know plenty of people who quote unquote support us, but they ain't bought shit from us, and that's fine. But our product ain't for everybody. Just like niggas out here selling sage and shit. Like, I don't know many people who burn sage in their house. I do.
It's a lot of black businesses I support, though.
I
but like
support
you said, you can't
plenty of black businesses, but it's
all
just,
of them. Like,
you burn sage in your house?
You just can't, yeah.
Oh.
You got to get them.
There's this girl I know that burns sage. That shit be smelling.
I used to burn incense.
That shit smell good as hell. Like,
yeah, bro,
I don't know what she be mixing it with, but
get that,
that shit is better than that fucking plugins. The Febreze
might
plugins.
fuck around and have the wrong person in your house. And you don't need that juju in your house. Burn some sage, bro. Ain't got time for that. Get that shit out my house.
I mean, growing up, my mom always just burned incense.
Yeah, that's
on the stick.
Shit.
You know,
yeah.
Shit, yeah. All right, well, yeah, I guess we all like the movie. Moving on. Do you guys want to hit the All-Star game first?
We can talk about Sunday first. That's
or
fine.
do you want to talk? Let's
start with Sunday. We'll segue into Monday.
Yeah. All right. So the NBA All-Star game was in LA.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was rubbing my eyes.
Oh, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was in LA. It was a good turnout. I seen good Saturday night dunk contest, 3-point, everything, boom, boom, boom. Then we got to Sunday. So then we got to Sunday. And then So before the game, you know how my bad, Cassie. So, before the game, they got to stand up and do the, support the United States and Canada and all that. And, they do the national anthem. Well, they did Canada first. Y'all don't know who did Canada first?
No, but I know it ain't sound like it sounded just fine.
All right, so Canada, whoever did Canada was cool. And then they got to, America, United States, let's go. Boom. Like, all right, Fergie, we're going to see what you got. So then she got up there and,
please, are you playing?
Do I have a clip? Like, I don't. Where's my phone? I'm live right now. But
this is.
So if anybody didn't see, well, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen. Cassie tried to do, and I heard she tried to tap into her.
Cassie.
Not Cassie. She.
We know Cassie can't
Fergie
sing.
tried to tap into. Dang. This is what she said. Like,
she said she was trying to do a remix.
She was trying to do something with like a New Orleans type vibe, and it was like Black History Month, so she tried to like integrate all of that into one, like a big ass gumbo. And yeah, just put it.
Oh, you got it.
Look at this nigga. Everybody laughing at this lady. This lady is like,
bruh. Okay,
but yeah, she that shit was not it at all. And then they got a video when they were showing people in the crowd
Stephen Curry was like
their reactions. Shit was ridiculous.
Steph, Draymond Green, niggas was just not with the shits. First of all, I am very pissed at Fergie because you sung what's that damn All That I Got, the makeup song.
Oh yeah,
on Fergie, the Duchess, bitch. Where your voice go? Like, this is how you know America is falling apart. We can't even sing the damn national anthem without just shit sound like it's crumbling. This is not the greatest country in the world no more. You can go ahead and give it to Switzerland, somebody else. This shit is ridiculous, okay? It's getting out of hand the way niggas is singing and carrying on in this country. It is ludicrous, okay? Yeah, I am appalled by her fucking performance. And don't you dare apologize to me because you don't mean it. You thought you was doing a good job. And everybody that you
that's what she did. Her apology was like, well,
fired a lot of
people liked it. I don't care if y'all ain't like it. Like, that's how her apology was.
Well, she got paid regardless. That's how
no cookout play for you no more. Okay. That's you are not invited.
That's how she's thinking. She got paid. So.
You don't get no you don't get no beans.
You don't get no black eyed
no fishes, no fish, no nothing. Okay.
She on Black Eyed Peas too, right? Like,
no, she ain't with them no more. She left the group, right? Yeah.
Hey,
don't you know? Will.i.am, don't you co-sign for her?
I don't know.
They could have had me singing for all that.
Shit, Roseanne Barr could have got back up there and sang her horrible ass national anthem because that's what it fucking sound like. Yes. From now on, let's just loop Whitney Houston. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, God rest. Just play it all over again.
Just play
like
instrumental. Or just play like some. I don't know.
We're banning the national anthem until we get a real president
there's
again.
Been some people that have sung it. You don't think so?
I don't not think so, but every time I turn around, it's somebody bad.
Yeah, I would have been better with them just bringing like a little kid from like the stands who could kind of sing a little bit, who could hold a note. Like, all right,
where the 10-year-old choir at? The gospel choir, the youth centers.
They could have did that.
What the American Boys Club, Girls Club, Girl Scouts? Somebody could have sang it.
Terrible.
Don't you, Fergie? You're done. You're done here. Okay.
Whose was worse? Hers? Did you see Carl Lewis? Remember back in the day when he did the national anthem? They were trying to compare like whose national anthems was worse, like his or
no,
Fergie's.
my nigga.
Fergie's was pretty.
We're not talking about the past. We are talking about the current times, and that shit was horrible. It's just a lot going on this weekend. Okay, it's stressing me.
Did y'all see the halftime show?
No,
with Pharrell and Migos.
I saw like pieces of it.
It was cool. It was real. It was real niggerish. Like. They
let Pharrell be niggerish?
No, yeah, like they had chicks.
I love it.
What was the chick in the commercial, in the lemonade commercial? The girl with the short hair who was popping her ass. You know what I'm talking about? The light skinned Joan who was dancing all crazy. So she was there, and like she was just like.
She's been at all their performances.
Yeah, I don't know the way she was dancing. This shit looked like it was like on BET or something.
Well, Lori was.
But that shit was like
who?
Who? Her name is like Nia.
I forget what her name is, but like she kind of cute, light skinned. She in the commercial, like the Adidas commercial.
Though.
But yeah, they had them up there. It was cool. Did y'all watch the game? No.
No, you know I didn't watch the game.
All right, so
on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
They did it by teams and shit. Now
like you
there was just a lot going on.
But it's gonna be here next year, so hopefully all the
coonery
is gonna be in Charlotte next year. So everybody be prepared for that. Moving on.
And then
no. Let's just stay on the weekend. So let's just stay like on the weekend. So
yesterday was President's Day.
No, so listen. So Drake's God's playing video.
I love Aubrey. Okay.
How did y'all feel about that? Did you see it?
That video.
I'm just curious to know what made him choose Miami though to give back, at all the cities. But other than that,
the hurricane, didn't the hurricane hit Miami?
No,
I mean, yeah, it did.
I mean, but
it hit other spots. Though.
But I mean, it wasn't like Puerto Rico.
I don't think it was just
or like
that. I wouldn't compare.
Did y'all cry?
No, because he said that the hurricane hit.
Did y'all cry when y'all watched it?
Wait, what did you say? You would have compared it to what?
I wouldn't compare.
I had that. What did I?
Disaster
that shit.
Disaster.
My eyes was watering.
I'm just saying though, they had more of an effect.
more of
what
an impact.
Happened. Yeah,
I mean, Puerto Rico's still rebuilding.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it like that. But I mean, what he did was amazing.
I'm a real nigga. That shit made me cry. I don't care.
Yeah, a whole bunch of niggas I know was like, bro, that shit had me hurt.
I was like, damn, Drake. Like that shit hit, especially if you come from like the ground. I mean, come from the bottom and got to work your way up and shit. Like stories like that. That shit's crazy. Like
he went above and beyond times like 50.
Yeah,
I prayed it on.
If you didn't go through that, you know people that went through that, like or still going through that. That shit hit.
And the people that he was just helping, they were just so genuinely appreciative of it, and it was just.
And that's what it's about. Like when you give, you don't want people to be unappreciative, but to see that type of situations for different people and to see their reaction to somebody just giving, and somebody who doesn't have to give, right? That meant a lot.
So do you think that should just be a moment, or because he's starting the God's Plan challenge now? So
no, I mean, he said it's not really a challenge. He was like, just do something out of the kindness of your heart.
Challenge? Oh, just to do something.
He said, just do something kind for somebody else. It doesn't have to be a challenge. I don't need you to post it. He was like, you could tag me into it, but don't. He was like, it doesn't have to be this huge challenge. He was like, just do something kind for somebody else.
Someone else, they're gonna make it into a challenge though.
I mean, and that's fine. I would rather people do that than eating pods and fucking setting their ass on fire in the bathtub.
What?
You know that. Remember the chaps was doing that.
So let me ask y'all, what's the most, I guess, warm, heartfelt thing that you've done to a person that made you feel like really good about yourself, like giving wise?
Oh, is my mic on?
Yeah, your mic's been on the whole show.
Yeah, it kind of has, dumbass.
Welcome to Code Red Podcast. Hi, yeah, we're recording. Yeah. So y'all don't have anything that you've done or given back that you
trying to think.
I would say that when I was back home, there was a family who had a house fire, and I remembered like getting paid that Friday and them mentioning it that Sunday, and I think I gave like $300 like then to the family.
Oh, that's so sweet, Cassie.
I think when we used to do like soup kitchens back home, like after church or whatever, and just giving back to like the homeless, like that was pretty cool. Like.
I know that I personally, I donate clothes to the men's homeless shelter. And at one point I was doing it every 3 months. I was donating. Yeah. And it's kind of sad because I remember one time I went to the homeless shelter and I couldn't even get the clothes to the front door. As soon as I opened up the trunk, they came running at it and they were just fighting over it. It was really kind of sad, but I do that, and then I also donate to like the blue bins that's like around my house. I always put clothes and stuff in there as well, but that's something I can think of right now. But I know I've done more than that. I'm really big on philanthropy and giving back. And
I used to volunteer at a battered women's shelter, so that was a lot. That's very overwhelming. Just seeing
videos like that, like Drake's video, it just makes you realize like how sometimes we might take life for granted. Like I know we all getting soft now, but I feel like it has to be said.
It needs to be said.
Like,
and
it just because like it's this guy that I work with. Like he had to get eye surgery, and I think he's probably gonna be like legally blind now, like out of one eye. But it just came out of nowhere, and I was just looking at him like, yo, that's crazy. Like just 2 days ago you was good, and now
it could be anyone.
You just had to go into surgery, and now your eye's going. Like it's just crazy. Just something that we take for granted is something as small as just sight or just you know what I mean, like hearing or water or lights, like. It was just crazy, and we just had like a nice little moment just talking. He like, yo, bro, like this came out of nowhere. Like I don't even know where this, like what happened. I was like, damn, that's crazy. He got to wear glasses, but it just makes you realize like how precious life is sometimes. And that video kind of touched like that's the reason why I started crying. Like coming back from like my family and like in Jersey and just seeing people and just knowing how blessed sometimes we are, we might just take that for granted. But
I know I don't have much, but whatever I have to offer to someone, if I can, truly do it, I will do it. Honestly, and that's what it's about: doing it and not expecting nothing in return.
Yeah,
from the kindness of your heart, So
I'm about to start crying.
Don't start that shit, bro.
It's good to cry though.
It is, but don't do it in here right now.
Why can't I do it right now?
Because we have to talk about Monday, and you ain't gonna be crying.
All right, so Monday hit, right? And then I checked on Twitter in the morning, as I do every day. That's crazy how sad. I wake up and go straight to like
Instagram
and Twitter and shit.
That's your news.
Yeah, because you don't watch CNN.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I do. CNN's on my phone. Like, you know what I mean?
Ooh, not the app.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chad.
Yo, I had to.